Hey nerds, today we're checking out this SH Figure Arts Marshall D. Teach figure from their One Piece line, the second biggest One Piece figure they've made, because I believe Kaido is bigger than this. At least I know the box is bigger. It might be a little bit more chunky. And the backing came out too, that's really nice. And in case you're wondering, these do come with instructions on how to put everything together. Probably helps if you hold them the right way around. There you go. All right, there's a lot to look at, so strap in, people. Let's see here. We do not destroy these boxes because they're beautiful. All right. Oh, look at this big boy. So much plastic protection. I love that. That's awesome. We can set that to the side. Look at how we have this in here too. Okay, more plastic. Look at that head sculpt. That's awesome. I mean, he's huge. Okay, we got these moving parts down here. So, okay. The legs, they feel pretty solid. Like they're not going to just fall over. I don't know if you can see in here. Yeah, he has metal joints. See that? I believe Kaido had that too. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Look, lovely design on this figure. Wow. The hat. Look at the vibrant colors on the hat. Yeah, Velcro. Okay. This is a hard plastic, not soft. A little bit of bend to it, but not a whole lot. Yeah. Look at the rings on these fingers. Detail in the rings. That's awesome. All the hairlines. Rings on this fingers as well. Are they similar rings? Yeah, they are. Okay. Got the tooth. Missing teeth. Feathers. I love the vibrant colors. I mean, it pops. It's awesome. Detailing again. Figure arts. Very good on this figure. We're going to set him down over here while we kind of get everything else out. I don't want to just dump everything out. Let's see. As I do. Here we have his cape. Now, his cape is cloth, which you can see right here, right? Where is it open? Is it sealed? It is sealed. Wow, that's interesting. I thought it would just have like a little like a flap, maybe taped over. All right, so get this out here, and this is nice, very cushy. And there is a wire in here, and it is a pretty thick wire. That's nice. This feels really cool. Let's see. It's just gonna go on his back like this, like Velcro's on. That's sick. It's so high off his back. And let's get it lined up a little better. That's how they got it lined up. I guess you could probably do a little better than that too. There we go. There we go. Look at the 3 heads on there. Because he has 3 personalities. Oh yeah. Does he stand up on his own? You know he does. He comes with a stand, but he stands up on his own. That's nice. We're just gonna set him out of the way a little bit so we can focus on what else is in here. Oh wait, we have his pistolas. They just slide in like this, I believe. 2, and there's a 3rd one over here somewhere. I don't know if there's a special way they go in. Because I didn't read the instructions. Which are over here and I can look at right now. Okay, so one goes one way, the other 2 go the other. Oddly. That is odd, but okay. Maybe. Maybe not. Is there a specific way or gun order that these go in here? And that one goes there. Okay. I just had to take a second. Oh, nice. The belt is lined up. That's good. We have his stand in here as well. Come on, just come out without making me tip the whole thing over, please. That would be nice. How does this go? I guess you could put this in whichever hole you want. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. I believe this just goes under him like this. Just kind of, maybe this is better. Just hold him on there. You know, it seems like a solid, relatively solid base. What else do we got in here? All right, let's check out The head sculpts. Yes, 2 additional head sculpts, right? Yeah, 2. Slightly different. It looks so much alike. What is the difference? The mouth? I mean, they're labeled different, so they are different. Where's the difference? Where is it? All right. Oh, the eyebrows. That's it, really? The mouths are slightly different shape than the eyebrows. Okay. Sometimes I have a hard time seeing these little differences they put in here. Let's get the Luffy head that comes with it. Look at this Luffy head. This is for the Gear 5 Luffy. You can tell by the white eyebrows. Nice little angry pink eyes, looking good right there. And then we have a ton of hands for our boy here. Our big boy. Let's get this out. Come on. All right, now that we have everything out of here, we can set this to the side. Focus a little bit more on my figure than the box. We have these open hands. Again, the detail on the rings, everything. That's awesome. High five. We got these kind of, well, let me see here. Let's find the matching hands. Again, details on these all look nice. The hairlines, the rings, popping, the metallic looking kind of paint. And then we have these 2 hands right here. Again, same thing. Don't feel like repeating myself. Let's take a look now at this guy's articulation. We're going to take this off to do this, just to keep it out of the way. And where do we start with this guy? So much going on. All right, let's start with the feet here. Toe joints. Toe joints. Look at that. I love that he has such tiny feet. The way he's drawn, it's awesome. And they rotate right here. And they do move up and down here at the ankle. And these joints actually are pretty stiff. I mean, it'd be better if they were a little stiffer. At least this one, the toe joint's really stiff. That's going to keep that. If you actually use that, it's going to support that weight a lot better. Again, with this one, let's see here. This one ankle seems a little bit more, a little tighter. But I'm assuming that, like, the more you mess with it, it's going to get loose. This is the way it goes. And there's any rotation. Yeah, get that joint in there. Yep. All right, then we have the double jointed knee. And how far back does it go? I mean, this joint does move. Top right there. It's not a whole lot. The bottom, a lot more articulation. So you get like about a 90-degree bend out of it. You get your thigh cut right there. That's nice. Legs kick up that far forward. So big boy, he can sit down. You know what I mean? Practically sit down. That's kind of nice. They go back. You want to make him look like he's running. Oh, Luffy! Luffy! Ace! Whoever he wants to yell at, right? And then his legs go apart. It does the splits practically. So that's got some good articulation going on there. I like it. Nice on the legs. And you'll notice here, I'm sure, that his cape or cloak is actually got joints in it so it gets out of the way of the leg. That's nice. And then we have a bun on the back. Again, on the other side. You probably will just pop off and pop on if you as well. There we go. All right. Oops, this should go under. This one under. The back one goes over, right? Oh, see, I knew eventually these would pop off. I wasn't worried about it breaking. I just figured eventually would. The Kaido one does the same thing. And just pop it back in. There we go. All right. And then let's see the waist here. The waist, it spins right here. See the joint cut? We got some crunch in there. I think. Maybe it's not supposed to crunch. Yeah, we got some crunch in there. A little bit squeaky. We have the torso cut right there. I can see more of his rib cage around the side. And there's some crunch there too. Yep, a little bit of crunch. It's probably not a figure you're going to be like bending over. It's funny, his feet remind me of Buggy. I'm not going to lie. Okay. stand up my boy. There we go. Now the shoulder joints. Shoulder joints are kind of stiff here. I don't want to break them, clearly. You can see inside there. Got big joints. They go all the way around. They should go all the way around. I'm so leery. Ever since I broke that one Shanks figure, I'm very leery about how much I move it. But that's a big giant ball joint in there. It shouldn't break. We got the shoulder moving around like this. But you know, when you say shouldn't, then that's when stuff actually breaks. I got the bicep cut. Got double jointed elbows. Loving the pirate, the cuffs on here, like that look. I should just not stress myself out. Leave it alone. All right, then we got the wrist. Sorry about that. Up and down right there. And it should spin around in that. Should spin around that joint right there. It's hard to do as I'm holding the figure in the other hand, but see, this moves like this. And that should rotate in there nicely. Yep. Very cool. And then let's check out the head here. All right, the hat pops up like that. And we have the just like Kaido, the faceplates always fall off. But we have, all right, let's just prop them up on his jacket right there. We have the beard is detachable because you can tell they didn't put the beard on any of these fingers, so it's on the other sculpts. So this will just pop off, pop back up. Like that. There we go. Nice and easy. He's got Usopp's nose. I mean, is he related to Usopp? All right, let's check out the articulation here since we've got this off. Got the nice little earrings there. Look at that. So the whole neck moves like that. Clearly, with the head sculpt on, it's not going to do that. We've got left and right, and this rotates right there in that joint, and moves on its own too. So that's cool. Let's put the head back on. Inadvertently figured out how to change the head plates as we're doing this. I think we did. Oh, it was here, down low. Ooh, be careful. Oh, I just realized the nose they are pointy, but they're a little flimsy too, and you can bend it. So if you get this figure, be careful where you press the face on. How much pressure you put on that little nose of his. All right, buddy. Stand up, you goofy pirate. We got his hat here. There's articulation here as well, I should mention. I don't know if that's necessary or why, but it's there. At least, like, I guess if it pops off, you can just pop it back on. And this should just slide right back on. All right. So, awesome looking figure. Pretty cool articulation, I would say. Let's swap out the hands here. Pretty decent sized joint right there. Ball joint. Sorry. Peg, whatever you want to call it. For a figure this size. Let's see which hand we want to put on. Let's put on one of these wide open hands. Bring me the pirate Luffy. Focus. There we go. Does this shoulder rotate? This one's really stiff too. I think they just need a little oil or something inside if you want to go that far. So here we go. We got all the hands. We got 2 extra heads, 1 extra Luffy head. We have a stand for him, which is great. And then we have the cloth goods cape, which looks wonderful. The only thing he's missing for this price point, because he was about 200 bucks if you get him on a... Listen, guys, Amazon Japan, they got lower prices, even with the shipping. Because you always count shipping, and when you're talking about prices, you always consider shipping. And look at this. Let me lower this down, get like a little level with him. No stand. He's up on his own. Looking good. I was going to say, $200 price point. And honestly, a little bit sparse on accessories for me. You can go check out my boy Cody over at Too Much New Toys here on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you watch him. And he talks about how he's missing his effects. And he purchased some to use for him. And it looks amazing. He purchased another, like a statue, actually, of a Whitebeard, and he uses those for Marshall. And it looks awesome. And that's the one thing I think that really lacks overall with the One Piece line from SHF is sometimes like the special effects. Like we finally got Gum Gum effects, but we had to get accessory kit. These are the things that kind of lack, and he's missing that too, especially for the price point. But yeah, There you go. That's Marshall D Teach. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.